Hello everybody and welcome to this episode of AWesomenauts with yours truly, SlowWolf! I already tried recording one today and it bored. Thanks OBS, you jerk. It was a really good game too, I'm kind of disappointed. Alright, well this time, we got something different going on. We got a Voltar and we've got a Sentry. We have options. We don't get many opportunities to say this, but I think that this might be a perfectly good game for a Nibbs. So let's play Nibbs. Why is it a good game for a Nibbs? Well, we've got a Sentry on the same team as us, really. That's that pretty much is the biggest reason why. Nibbs can pour out a stupendously large amount of damage. And with Sentry's help, it makes it really easy to apply it to literally as many people as possible. So that's all well and fine in my books. On our team, we got Nibbs, we got Sentry, and we've got a Voltar. On the other team, we've got Rocco, Nibbs, and Leon. So this will be an interesting little matchup. There will be some meeting of the minds moments between Nibbs and Nibbs. The counterplay between one Nibbs and another Nibbs is some of the more interesting counterplay in this game. I find because depending on when you decide to use your orb, when you decide to use your fire, all that stuff, it matters. I'm trying to look for opportunities here. I'm not finding very many, not gonna lie to you. Well, that was a waste. There I was thinking, oh, he's got his black hole. It's going to be freaking amazing. Not yet, unfortunately. He just wasted his black hole there, so not ideal, unfortunately, for us. But the Voltar Sentry combo is going to be really good. It's going to help keep a lot of them alive. I can't really say that that's a bad plan. It's a good plan. Under most circumstances, it would always be a good plan. Alright, managed to put in some damage on that Nibbs. More damage than what she put on me, so I'll take it. We should be doing this underneath underneath our turret, to be honest with you, but that's okay. We managed it, and we're gonna keep pushing. So Nibbs can kind of split push. It's not like she has a lot of damage, but she's got reasonable DPS. Is one thing. So she's left to kind of clear a lane. She can clear it relatively quickly with just her left click. She doesn't need to use much else. But the other abilities do make it a little bit more simple to do. Waiting for it, wait 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 for it. If we get a good black hole, this could be it. This could be it's not going to do much, unfortunately, for us. That's okay, though. We didn't die. We put out some damage. They had to back off. We're going to pick up some solar. Can't be too mad. They've got some damage out there. I'm going to try to fake that out. Did not work out according to plan exactly, but that's okay. We still have flame orb thing. Damn it. I was trying to go for that last little burst of damage, and it was not enough to get the kill. So we're going to stick to clearing out this lane instead, get some guaranteed safe solar, and go right back to farming. That's our best bet. Are we going to have a good time this game? It's possible. If we can land a really good combo with that Sentry, we are going to be in a fantastic spot. Like, we are going to be having a good time. But if we can't land that good combo, then our Nibbs pickup is going to be really risky at best, because Nibbs relies on other people being stupid, really. If the Sentry's not with her, she has a little bit of a harder time. If she doesn't have snares on her team, she has a bit of a harder time. She's a character that definitely benefits from having other people pull the stupid. Oh! Someone else got the kill. That was really good. Fortunately, we lost our Voltar in the process. Not the best. Let's go ahead and take out these guys over here. I'm going to pick up the solar before it vanishes. Just burn. That way, the Leon can't really get close. He took a bunch of damage for getting too close, so that's good. That's what I mean by playing against stupid. If you're playing against people that are not playing properly, then they just take a bunch of extra damage for no discernible reason, and that's kind of what you want. Like that's how Nibbs plays a lot of the time. Okay, we are gonna back off from there after helping to push the lane out. Numerically speaking, we should have the advantage in that lane now. We are still looking for opportunities, though. If there's one thing that we have on this other Nibbs is that we have better team synergy, but we need to be able to pull it off is the hard part. Oh, and that was how you pull off the hard part. Which is not a dick joke, I swear. And we got another kill that way. That was good. We didn't die for it either. So we're going to head immediately home before he heads off another arrow in our general direction. And we are going to freaking celebrate. Alright, so what's our next thing to pick up? The Dragon Range prosthetic is probably still one of the better upgrades to pick up. Past that, now that this spews fireballs, I'm not sure if it's actually all that good. I think it's better for us right now. Later, like when we get to the 10-minute mark, that percentage damage upgrade would be a lot better. But for now, the fireball upgrade, I've heard, is actually okay. It does the trick necessary for it to actually be a reasonable upgrade. So, no real complaints. Not sure exactly what that did. That's okay. We lost our sentry, which kind of sucks. I want to defend against all these things. Are we going to have an easy time with that? Not really. Still, it's important to keep a healthy, clear mind about this. And man, I didn't realize those fireballs still went through the ground, so that's pretty cool. Those fireballs might be slow moving, but in the sense that they can go through like the ground, and if you have like a black hole on your team with the sentry, like I do think that Nibbs sentry is one of the stronger sentry combos that there is. Don't get me wrong, sentry's good with everybody, but there's something particularly strong about this Nibbs combo. So, wow, that sentry was fucking going ham. Like seriously, you thought that he was invincible. Well, he learned the hard way that he is not invincible, even if he's got a Voltar on his team. So we are going to do our best to hop up here, do damage, and tell people to right the fuck off. It's not going to be enough. Can't really go near that right now. If we do, we'll get hit really hard. Yeah, and they're the guys. That's okay, though. Like, honestly, it's fine that we are getting lane clears and we are, like, getting pushed into our lane here. Because the more we get pushed into the turret without the turret taking damage, the easier it is to farm up and be safe about it. So that's okay with us. Dealt some damage that way. That was good. Take this creep. Back right off. Having a good time. Having a good time. Doing our best to try not to die. There's our... Whoa! That was a wasted black hole, unfortunately. Honestly though, our fire breath was not exactly all that stellar either. We should probably have done better than that. That was not the best time to be doing it. Largely because if we had done it at a better time, we would have done it where there was a black hole that was fully useful. Like, we should be saving it for our black hole moments. Like that. Yeah, just like that. That was okay. That was okay. That was good. Oh, wow. Good shot by the Rocco. We're going to head on home now. It's not safe necessarily to be here, so take it easy, go back home, grab another rank in that fireball upgrade, and then get right back to it is the plan. We are behind. There's no denying that. It has a lot to do with how a lot of our play is going. Like, it's not doing fantastic. I'll be frank with all of you right now. Our play is not the best that it could be. We did get a kill there, though, so that's pretty solid. I'm happy about that. And we got another kill there! Are you kidding me? How? How? I beg of you. Thanks, Voltar, but I really, your tiny heals do little to assuage my rage. Okay, we did a little bit of damage there. That was good. That was solid. I'm surprised that Nibbs stood toe-to-toe with another Nibbs. Like, you'd think that if you're playing this character, you know that going toe-to-toe with this character is amongst the worst ideas out there. As far as ideas go, we are going to take this and then run away. The more that we can steal their creeps, the more that we can do damage, really. That did no damage. We might just lose our Voltar here, especially if we decide to take it up in the butt like we just did right there. So that's not the best damage that we could have taken. I'm not going to lie to you. And we died. She must have the suck-in upgrade. Pulls enemies towards you. Yep, she does. So that's pretty good. We're not going to get that quite yet. I'm not sure if we actually need it. Again, we don't. We have our own sentry. Like, you'd think that we could do fine without needing to rely you know, without having to pick up the suction upgrade that we've got going on there. But that's not the case. It's not the case. I'm gonna have to debate that particular upgrade in my mind right now, but that's okay. This game's actually really even right now. Ah, so close. That almost worked. Like, that legitimately almost worked out for us in our favor. So I'm a little disappointed it didn't, but that's okay. You can't win them all. The winner does not, in fact, take them all the time. So clear out this lane. I'm gonna have to save our Orb of Omicron to be defensive. That's a fact. If we get hit with an offense, yep, like that. Oh, the pullback was real. They managed to get both of us super easily because we got hit by an AoE arrow. We then got sucked in, and then the Leon pulled me right back into the fire, like just as I was about getting ready to teleport. So unfortunate, but we managed to get a kill back onto the Nibbs, and then lost our Voltar promptly afterwards. So they've now got a full field, wide open and empty, and ready and willing to be worked. So maybe we can learn something from this Nibbs. Maybe this is the time to understand how to use the suction upgrade on the Orb of Omicron. Alright. I'm not exactly sure what happened there, but I'll take it. Oh, man. Okay. Nibbs is probably back soon. Yep, there she is. We need to be careful. One bad moment can get us killed yet again. If anything, that suction upgrade has proven that it is actually quite potent. I'm impressed with it, no lie. Alright, you should be able to handle that from there. Perfect. Good. Ah, we dodged it. Good. Okay. I did a lot of damage, but it's not going to be enough. I'm a little disappointed. Wow. I was kind of hoping that we would be able to do a little bit more there. I'm disappointed. Very disappointed. Alright, should not count on the Voltar anytime soon. He does not have the upgrades necessary to actually do burst damage, which is a disappointment to me, to say the least. We are, in fact, the top solar earner on our team. That never happens when I play Nibbs, so that's probably a problem too. We are 2 and 3. That's definitely a problem. Not good at all. Especially as a Nibbs. Like, this should not be how you play Nibbs. Pull him towards you. It's one option. Might as well increase the base damage on Orb. Maybe go for the stun on the left click if that still exists. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've played this game properly, I guess. I don't know all the upgrades as well as I used to. A lot of them are still very much the same, but the XP system patch did do a number on those upgrades. They changed the game quite a lot. Where once we were even, we are now behind by almost a full level. So, oh, here's our chance. Wow, we dealt a ton of damage. It was not enough to get kills. Our sentry was not there in the least, which cost us hard. If our sentry was there, that would have been okay, I think. I don't know how much HP he had, but it certainly wasn't enough to justify to... Like, unless if he was extremely low and we missed it, there is no amount of HP that he was at that couldn't have been justified with a, oh, I'm going to at least go in there and black hole whoever's left over, you know? We do need to be a bit more patient. If we wait for our sentry to do stuff instead of us doing the stuff for him, we might actually end up having a better time of it. We are going to start picking up HP upgrades here because we do need the tankiness. A lot of damage and we died yet again. Okay, so I'm finding our problem here. We are doing damage, a lot of damage in these fights, but it's just we go in at wrong times. The Leon comes in and snipes us, our person gets killed, our Voltar's the only one left open, and then they push over another tower. Like, I'm noticing a trend here. We can't separate. Trust me, I'm not trying here, but you're too slow for my playstyle. I'm aggressive, I want to go in, I want to do something, and the sentry's just like, I'm just a little bit disappointed in my own play. Like, we're 2 and 5 now. Like, this is awful. And we should be doing better. But the main thing here is I can't, like, we're not able to wait on our sentry. Our sentry takes too long. I feel like, oh, we should be giving him more of a chance, to be honest with you. But, like, I don't know what else to say. Like, there's our sentry. He's now slowed, okay? The slow on the Orb of Omicron would actually be a fantastic upgrade to pick up here. Especially because she can just, like, spam it out there, which is really cheesy and annoying. Waiting for that black hole. Waiting for the black hole. We waited for the black hole. We still couldn't quite do it. That sucked. That was balls. I'm not even sure where we went wrong there. I'm just disappointed in general. Just disappointed in general. I don't know exactly where we went wrong in that engagement, but like we are now behind 3 levels and the gap continues. Like I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to get out of this. That Orb of Omicron slow is brutal. Holy shit! And that's a wasted one of those. That slow is actually stupidly strong. Holy shit! And cheap. Ronimo, fix. That slow's actually completely stopping our ability to do anything. Oh, come on. We fucked up. And on top of this, not only did we not get a kill, but all this time, the Leon's been split pushing. Easily. Oh, good kill. Very good kill. We tried to put out some damage before we died. We died. Oh, man. Yeah, we're 2-6. This is not going to end well. I don't know what else to say right now. This game's pretty over. If they do a good job, we should lose within the next minute or two. If we manage to pull off a good job, could we come back from this? I don't think there's a 0% chance of that happening. If we get a really good black hole into a 3-person fire breath, then I think we have a chance. But it's so unlikely. Like, it feels like we're not doing enough damage. It feels like we're doing not enough damage, and it's just not good enough. Like, it's just, oh, it's a pain in the butt is what it is. And we died. Well, that was balls. Between the slow on a bunch of them, like yeah, we're done. I don't know what else to tell you. We're 4 levels behind. We've died 7 times. Like, we've played Drop Pod, the mini game here. And our sentry left. You know what? Skoldir, save us. Maui Lion Bot, you can save us from oblivion here. I don't think this is entirely my fault, but it's mostly my fault. Let's be perfectly honest here. If we get a good throw off with this Skoldir buddy, yeah, then yeah, we're done. See, like, we just aren't able to stand toe-to-toe with this Nibbs. She went for the, I think she's got the better build here. So let's look at her build. So, pulling the enemies towards you with the one thing. They got boots. GG, well played. I want to look at your freaking build. Would you just let me look at your build, please? Alright. So, our build was the old-fashioned build. And it does not work anymore. Not like this. She went for Barrel Scale Cloak, which pulls enemies towards you. Then the Red Sneakers. I'm not sure about this one, but... Lion Tail. Whenever you hit enemies with the Orb of Omicron, it slows them for 40%, which is really, really goddamn good. Then she went for the percentage damage upgrade, the shield, and then removes the cooldown of Orb of Omicron when you activate it but don't teleport. This was an upgrade that was useful before. But that counts for all 3 Orb of Omicron upgrades. So Barrel Scale Cloak, Lion Tail, and the Mobile Analytic Laboratory Azurian. So in other words, whenever she activates it, she pulls people in with which to burn them, which she had pretty much the same build we did, except for instead of range, she went for the shield, which is stupidly strong compared to mine. Like, we had range. Oh boy. That doesn't do much when we're trying to teleport into the middle of fights. We didn't use our range properly. And she had shield instead, which allowed her to survive everything. So she stopped dying and then started winning. So that's the build I would recommend going for instead. Don't go with what I did. What I did was stupid. Go with what she did, because that worked out really, really well. Lots of misplays, tons of shitty play actually out of us. And yeah, I wish that our sentry was maybe a bit more aggressive early games. That way we could have landed a few more of those really cool moments with Black Hole and sentry and like Nibbs fire, but no dice. That's it for today's episode. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. I know I sure did. And I'll see you guys in the next video.